Who was here last year? Raise your hand. Did you hear when she sang? Beautiful, right? So it cost you guys money, okay, for her to sing this year. Last year was free. So before she sings, now that's if you guys are willing, and we'll see how much we can raise, then she can sing, all right? So how about $500? $500 for her to sing. Anyone? Come on. I know you want her to sing. Auntie Rebecca, 500. Okay. If you go higher, she sings more beautifully, okay? Anybody else? More than 500? Come on. Anyone? 600. Uncle 8. 600. Don't miss this. She sings very good. Anybody else? 600? Andy, Andy? Andy? Don't just eat, Andy. You want to hear her sing? 600. Anyone else?
I want to go.
No? 600?
I really want to say 650.
Yeah, you can go 650. Who said 650?
Alex.
650. Alex, right? Wow. All right. Anybody else? Okay, so 650. She's gonna sing one song only, okay? And then if you want her to sing a second song, it costs you more. All right. So 650. All right. Let's welcome Tiffany.
It's Uncle 8, but unless Alex, you really want it.
Why not?
Okay.
Hide your heart from sight, lock your dreams at night. It could happen to you. Don't count stars or you might stumble. Someone drops a sigh and down you tumble. Keep an eye on spring, run when church bells ring. It could happen to you. All I did was wonder how your arms would be, and it happened to me. Church bells ring, it could happen to you. Don't count stars or you might stumble. Someone drops a sigh and down you tumble. To me.
And now we're gonna have Steve come up.
Is he going to sing?
Yeah. $1,000.
I'm too expensive, you can't afford it. Sorry. Technology can't recognize my mask.
Does anyone need a punch refill?
Okay, so I just want to have a quick intro we have a really important guest that happened to be able to attend our little function that we have. He's a little bit of a big shot because he's from Tennessee and he actually is the FUGE manager that runs the whole FUGE. You know, he's a big shot. So Joe and his wife Michelle Hicks, they live in Tennessee and work for Lifeway Christian Resources, which owns FUGE camps, and he's been there since 1995, right? It's a pretty long time. 85.
Sorry.
That was
95.
Oh, 95, okay.
Full time.
95. So, Joe is the manager of FUGE camps, and Michelle, his wife, is the manager of magazines and devotionals at Lifeway. They have 3 daughters and 2 grandchildren, and Nightingale first met Joe in 1996. That's numbers right. When she interviewed with him to work as FUGE staffer. She's grateful for her friendship of all these years with Joe and Michelle, and she gets to have Joe as her boss again at Lifeway camps, which is where everything is taking place now. And it's funny because Joe is also, I serve on the advisory board for FUGE, and he's like the boss in there too. So we're really happy to have him, and he, thank God, he will actually share some things with us. So welcome, Joe.
Well, thank you for letting us be here and be a part of this special occasion. Let's give all of our servers a big round of applause. You guys are doing such a great job, and it's exciting to see that you're doing this all so that you can guys come to FUGE camps. Thank you so much. So let me give you a little bit of some history, if I can, on FUGE camps. Does anybody know when FUGE camps first started? Anybody? 19th century, so 1979. So 1979 was the first summer. So if you do your math, that's 47 years, because you don't get to count COVID, because I became manager in 2019, just in time to plan camp. Excuse me, and then cancel it. So that was an unfortunate summer. But we've been building back ever since. And so we actually, our first 2 locations back in 1979, Glorieta, New Mexico, which I was a camper in 1979 at the first summer of camp. And then at Ridgecrest, where your church has been going, I believe, ever since 1979, the very first. So thank you for being what we call a legacy church. You guys have been one of the, thank you, yeah, let's do a legacy church. So you guys are part of a very small select crew of churches who have been coming from the very beginning, and we do not take that for granted. Thank you so much for being a part of that. So, aside from Ridgecrest, some of the other locations you guys have tried, Panama City Beach, Carson Newman, and North Greenville University, but my understanding is you love Ridgecrest the most. I think that people from the beach, kind of the Florida area, love going to the mountains. Everybody that lives in the mountains in North Carolina, they like coming to the beach. So we actually do have a couple of locations near here. We're running camp at Southeastern University in Lakeland, Florida, and next year we're going to join another week of camp at Warner University. That's brand new information. So Lake Wales, Florida, or something like that. So Nightingale worked 4 summers, and I was her coordinator for 2 of those. And y'all are so lucky to have her. She's a gem. She is a gem. A couple of other things to let you know. This summer, we're going to have 18 teams, about 550 plus summer staffers, and they'll be going to 43 different locations throughout the United States. And the theme this year is the Good Shepherd. And we'll be pulling that from Psalms 23. So we're really excited about being able to use that and a lot of the imagery that goes around that. We're so excited. A couple of big historical numbers I want to share with you guys. This summer, about midsummer, somewhere between the end of June and the beginning of July, we will host our 2 millionth camper. Historically, 2 million campers. you guys have obviously been a big part of that number. And then the other big historical number that we're going to be celebrating is that our campers over all these years, 47 years, have given $15 million to missions. That's huge, $15 million to missions. That goes to the International Mission Board and to the North American Mission Board. They split that that mission offering every summer. And so we are a part of doing missions locally and internationally with all of those dollars. And so the IMB told us that we are the third largest givers to the mission offering. So you got the Lottie Moon and Cooperative Program and Annie Armstrong offering. But then you have VBS, which takes up a big mission offering each summer. And then FUGE Camps is number 3 in the mission offering giving. So appreciate you guys being a big part of that. So thanks for allowing me to be a part of your party here today and fundraiser, and we are just excited to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe. That's awesome. I just want to give a quick thanks for a few people and a few organizations that helped us tremendously. Kenan, of course, Uncle Alvin, Auntie Rebecca, Southeastern Foods, you guys know. And Sushimaki. So there's a few people that are really helped quite a bit with everything. Susanna Lau, she's around here. Of course, Nina, she's always involved. Amy, she's around here somewhere. There she is. And Eddie did quite a bit of work in helping us out. So we thank you guys, especially once again, I just want to thank you guys, especially our church family. Without you, I don't know where we would be. We would still be doing car washes, trying to figure out how to get the bus. The bus is not a cheap thing. But thank you again, and we keep going. So yeah, enjoy your food.
Remember all the car washes.
Up next, we have the Revelation song with Grace, Eddie, and Tiffany.
I went to church when you were still
Yeah.
It's like,
So we still do centrifuge. You do? Service. Big umbrella is FUGE Camps. Get that
I graduated high school at 86. So I think it's like 84 and 5.
Sound tech
Holy, holy is He. color, flashes of lightning.
I heard the AI major at MIT isn't that great, so like I don't really want to.
Blessing and honor, strength and glory and power be to you, the only wise King. Oh, holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. With all creation I sing praise to the King of Kings. You are my everything, and I will adore you. Awestruck wonder at the mention of your name. Jesus, your name is power, breath and living water. Such a marvelous mystery. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. With all creation I sing praise to the King of Kings. You are my everything, and I will adore you.
Okay, so wasn't that an amazing performance? You can do better. I know you have more in you. Yeah. All right. So hopefully you guys have all eaten. If you want more food, this is your last call to get more food. So, you know, you can do that now. Take your plate with you and get more food. In a minute, we're gonna start with our auction, but not quite yet.